Once there's 3 gallons of fluid that's placed throughout the body, then that incision is closed. Now, that's pretty much the embalming process. So a lot of times what happens is there may be other circumstances, like let's say that some fluid didn't reach an extremity. Maybe it's the right thumb. So we would go ahead and we would take this artery here, which is the radial artery. We would raise that small little artery up and place the cannula inside the artery so that then we could put fluid down into the areas of the hand here. We're trained that there are several different arteries that we can use throughout the body. That's why anatomy is so important in our training, so that we can raise those specific arteries to make sure that fluid has reached those areas. Now, in situations where we might have an autopsy or there was a traumatic accident, there are other procedures that would take place so that the body can be preserved and those tissues can be treated appropriately. After the process is complete, the body is completely washed and disinfected externally. The body is placed in a hospital gown like you would see here. It's very important and respectful to make sure that the body is always covered at any given time when we're here in our facilities. So then after the body is then placed in this hospital gown, we're waiting for the family to go ahead and bring us clothing for that individual. So the person is then taken over to our dressing and cosmetic area, which will be another podcast for another day. The QR code is scanned, letting the funeral director know where the person is in this process. What many people don't realize is that embalming isn't just a technical procedure, it's an act of care. Every person who comes to our preparation room is treated with the same dignity and respect that we would want for our own family member. Behind every visitation is a funeral director working quietly to help families create one final meaningful memory of someone they love.